Hi guys, I'm Sarah. Today I'll be reviewing a gadget I wear all the time, my Samsung Gear Fit 2. Doing this review based on a message I got from one of my other reviews saying, hey, what's that fitness gadget you're wearing? What is it? Do you like it? So this is my Samsung Gear Fit 2. It's in black and the size is large. So just from an external standpoint, this is pretty nice. You have all the different size options here, and you like stick it through here, and then you would just push it in whatever hole you want. So I think it normally stays pretty secure. If I hit it on something, sometimes it'll come off. So that's kind of a con to this watch. Another kind of con is so the bands are supposedly interchangeable. I watched a video from Samsung's website about how you remove them, and they say, oh, just stick your fingernail in here and pull down and pull out and they'll come right out. But 20 minutes and several tools later, I finally got one of the sides out. So interchangeable, yes. Maybe whoever did the video for them had stronger nails than I do. I don't know. So possibly interchangeable, but maybe not easily unless you have super strong nails. So that's that. I like it because it's black, kind of blends in with everything. So if you zoom in, you kind of see my screen. What I love about this watch is you can pick from hundreds of screens. So if you want like analog watch face on the front, you can do that. They have all kinds of things. A lot of them are free. Some of them you can pay $1 for. I've probably used a dozen different screens and they've all been free. So this is what I'm doing right now. It's kind of plain, mostly because of battery life. That's like, I think the biggest con to this watch is its battery life. It's great, but if I use it a bunch, it probably lasts a day. So I was like doing some research of how to get the battery to last longer, and they say a simple screen makes it last longer. So I loved my pink screen before, but apparently this one is supposed to make the battery last longer. So this one's nice and clean, easy to read. You can see like the heart rate and the steps I've taken today. This also connects with Bluetooth headphones, which I don't have any, so I don't know how that works. Also, you can get the weather from. A cool thing about this watch is when you pull down, I don't know what that is. When you pull down, you can adjust the brightness, which that's a big thing about the battery life, is keeping the brightness down. And then this button next to the brightness is do not disturb. So when you click that, it says, it won't notify you unless it's an alarm, which I like that. One, when I'm sleeping, so I don't get notifications all the time, but two, save battery life like crazy. So when I speak of notifications, you hook it to your phone via Bluetooth, and you can get notifications for almost every app, like Facebook Messenger, text messages, email, and you get to pick per app. So I don't get my emails on my watch because that would drive me crazy. So I just pretty much do like text messages and stuff. So that's that. Other functions this watch there is the heart rate function. That's another great thing. You can automatically set up to track it so often or just manually. I had it on the auto tracker, but that totally kills the battery. So I just check it whenever I feel like it, I guess. So, and then it also checks your steps, which is cool. So if I go and you like all the different screens when you scroll over, you can like change the order of those, which is pretty cool. But my first screen here shows the purple is when I was sleeping, gray is when I was inactive, and green when I was light active. So it's kind of cool if you've been inactive for a while. It'll tell you, oh hey, you should do some stretches or things like that. So it's kind of just a nice reminder to get up and move during the day, which is kind of what I was looking for in here. You can manually push it to like start running or things like that. I've also it also does automatically track exercises. As it would have to be something where you're like moving around a lot. I've heard some other people say like, oh, if you're lifting weights or something like that, it may not pick it up because it's not like an aerobic thing. You also can see what kind of steps you have, and you can like set a goal of how many steps you want to take, and it notifies you, oh, you're halfway to your goal today, and things like that. So today I haven't been very active, and you get a little check mark when you meet your goal at the bottom for the day. That's kind of cool. You also can track floors climbed, which is cool. Heart rate. You can compare yourself to other users, among all users, and then within your like gender and age bracket. You can do competitions, and then you also can do other things like tracking caffeine. Let's map my run. Water, the weather. Yeah, so it can hook up to Wi-Fi and GPS as well. Just with those, I've noticed that it kind of sucks the battery a lot. So I don't really keep those on because I don't like having to charge my watch every day. So what do I like about this watch? I like all the functions it has. I mean, I get my text message notifications and it just buzzes on it vibrates twice. And then I like the alarm function because it just vibrates over and over again. I like that because I don't wake my husband up when my alarm goes off. So kind of if you don't want to like wake someone else up. I like all the step functions, things like that. It's kind of nice to know. It's just the reminders to be active throughout the day. Things I don't like. Mostly the battery life. I wish I could use all the functions, but I feel like, it would be cool if I could check the weather every 10 minutes or something like that. But then my battery, I don't know if it would even last all day then. So that's a bummer. I've had to really work on figuring out things if the battery life lasts a couple of days, because they say, it lasts like, 3 or 5 days maximum. But if you're actually wearing it or using it on a regular basis, not so much. And then the other thing that's kind of the biggest con is just the strap. If I can just easily just knock it off, I'll do that again so you can get it on camera. So if I just knock it off, all of a sudden I could possibly lose it. So overall, I feel like it's on like the cheaper end for fitness trackers and stuff. So I think it's worth the money. I don't think I could spend, $500-$600 on some of the fitness trackers they have out there, but then this doesn't have all the functions that has. So I think for being like a lower mid-grade fitness tracker, I think it does its job. Kind of cool with all the touchscreen and all things they can track, so it's kind of cool. Overall, I think it's a pretty good investment. I think it's kind of like what you get, what you pay for. You're not paying for a high dollar fitness tracker, so that's not what you're getting. But I think for someone who just, wants to be a little bit more active, get some more steps in, someone who, goes on walking or running, or, I've done Zumba and it just marks as an other exercise. So for someone who's just doing activities like that, who just wants to, make a more of a lifestyle change to be a more active person throughout their day, I think it'd be a good choice. If you're a hardcore athlete, which I am not, I don't think it would really be for you though. But again, this is my Samsung Gear Fit 2. I have the link below for a good deal for it, so check it out. And if you like this video, feel free to like the video and subscribe and follow our channel. Thanks so much, guys. See you soon.